Well, hello there. Sorry it's been a while that I haven't been on the videos lately. Haven't submitted any of my videos. I've been pretty busy with college. Had so many college courses to take. I took summer classes last summer, and I'm still taking college right now, and I also had to work, so I'm pretty busy. I haven't really had time to make a movie, but I'm sorry about that. So right now I'm gonna just answer some questions, and then I'm gonna give you a little lesson on the astral planes, and I'm gonna try and write it on paper, because I know like a user that has seen my video, he lately told me to try to draw some pictures of entities that I've seen in the astral planes, and that's what I plan on doing. That sounds pretty cool. So my first question was, have you ever seen a silver cord? And my answer to that is yes, I have seen the silver cord. I didn't see it in my first experience, but on my third experience, that's when I saw something silver, and I felt like the electrical feeling of it, where it was like impulses, whatever. I don't know. It was kind of crazy, and it was attached to my back, not my behind, but my back. And somehow I've learned that if you cut that cord, you don't come back. And now that I've thought about it and I've studied it before, I've come to my own theory that that's how people die in their sleep. They're out there, they're asleep, and everybody sleeps, and when they sleep, they come out of their body, and they're not aware of it, though. Most people aren't aware that they're astral projecting out of their body, because they're so conscious in deep sleep, but their souls are out in the body, but somehow that cord gets cut, and the soul can't get back to the body, and that's how that person dies. You know what I'm saying? So basically, let me put it down, simplify it. If you astral project and you somehow cut your cord to your body, your material body, you're not going to be able to go back to it, and that means you're going to die. And the people in your earth world, your material world, they're going to say, well, he died in his sleep, So that's how it works. Okay, my next question was, is astral projection out of your body the same as being a ghost? And my answer to that is yes, it is. When people die, they leave their bodies, just like we do when we astral project. We leave our bodies. Our astral bodies come out. Our souls, our spirits, whatever you want to call it, comes out of our bodies, goes to explore the astral planes and whatnot. And that's the same thing that happens to a person that dies. His astral body, his spirit, whatever, his soul, whatever you want to call it, leaves the body, and it takes off, and it goes and explores the material world until its material energy runs out. And when that material energy runs out of that body, of that person that has died, he goes to the next sphere. And he does his work there, and goes to the next sphere, the next sphere, the next sphere, till he gets to the top sphere. And that's what many people call heaven, because that's where the soul finally gets to rest after it's been rejuvenated. But you know what, I'll talk to you some more about that. So let me get down to the next question, okay? The next question was, have you ever felt vibrations, and how do they feel? Well, my question to that is yes. I've always felt vibrations, and the way I define vibrations is that you hear voices, in your head. You hear, some voices, when you're about to get to the verge of falling asleep, and you're still aware that you're going to get to sleep, you hear voices, and sometimes you'll see pictures in your head, you're asleep, but you'll see pictures or little dreams or whatever, visual dreams, lucid dreaming, and that's part of the process of vibrationary periods, as well as you'll feel vibrations on your toes, working up all the way to your body. But, everybody is different, The way I astral project is I'm asleep, and I feel a pull on my body. I'm not asleep yet, like I said, I'm aware, but I feel a pull on my body, like something pulling on my body, and then I feel like I'm sliding out, and that's how I know that I'm going to astral project. But what I do is I fall asleep, and I try and fall asleep, but still stay aware in my mind, keep your mind awake. Mind awake, body asleep, like I said in the last video. Exactly. And yeah, that's how it works. Okay, my other question was, let me see. Okay. Do you feel pain when you're in the astral planes? And my answer to that is no. I've had experiences where an entity has thrown his fist at me, or tried to throw some kind of a like ball of fire at me, and it has happened to me, but it never hurt. And like if you go to one of my past videos, I've talked about like fighting an alien like on a spacecraft, like on another astral plane, and how he beat me up so bad, but I never felt the pain, I never felt the pain. The only thing that made me mad and made me react was frustration, me getting beat up and thrown down onto the ground. That just frustrated me to where I just like had more energy in me, built up an endothermic reaction, and I just like went after that alien. I unleashed my astral powers on him, and that's how I defeated him. And that's how it works. I didn't feel the pain, but like I said, I felt frustrated. I felt the pain in another way. It was a mental pain where I was so frustrated I just wanted to get rid of him. Exactly. And my other question was, is astral projection related to deja vu? And well, that's a good question, because I know a lot of people, they say that when they're walking around, they say, I'm gonna walk to that chair right there, that chair. Well, let's say I walk there and I remember it feels so familiar. I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I've been to that chair before, but I don't remember like in like whenever I was there, you know what I mean. Well, I believe, in my opinion, that your astral body, it always leaves your astral body. You don't have to call it your astral body. You can call it your soul, your spirit, whatever you want to call it. Your etheric body, whatever you want to call it. Your energy body. Your energy, it leaves your body every night when you're asleep. It's just that most people, they're unaware. They're not mind awake, body asleep. How that method has been like going through your head a lot. They're not like that. And so they're always mind asleep and body asleep. Except their soul still leaves their body. It leaves their body. And the reason why it leaves their body is because it tries to go and get energy from the astral planes. When it gets that energy, it comes back to the body, and when you wake up in the morning, you feel so refreshed. And that's why whenever you stay up late at night till like 3 or 4 in the morning, where you only have like 3 hours of sleep and you gotta get up like at 6 or 7 in the morning, well, that's why you feel tired, because your astral body, your spirit, it didn't have enough time to go into the astral planes to get energized, get energy from the astral planes, and come back and be energized. That's why you woke up really like tired. Because in the astral planes, everything is made out of energy. Even me and you, in our bodily forms, we're still made out of energy. We're energetic beings. Beings. Energetic beings, BINGS, and that's how it works. Okay, so my last question was, have you ever seen Jesus? So my question to that is, no, I haven't seen Jesus at yet, but hopefully I hope to see him soon. And I've heard other people talk about Jesus and the angels, saying that whenever you're gonna astral project, it's all about what's in your mind that you see. You see angels because you've gone to church and you've studied angels. You see the devil because you're a devil worshiper. You love the devil, so you see him. Well, I'm not sure about how that works. I haven't experienced that yet. Haven't seen God or Jesus, whatever, and I think basically, in my opinion, that's just a theory, and we still need to like investigate that and make discoveries and make our assumptions. But since I haven't like experienced like seeing God yet, I can't make my assumptions. But what I think is that God is real, and God is way at the top. He is an energetic being, except that many people, like the Egyptians, they worship a different God. It's like, this is the Amris God, whatever. Other people, they worship another god, like, this is the god of the sun, the god of the rain, the god of the cows. But in reality, I think that God is a God that we all see. The Egyptians see the same God that I see when I'm a Catholic. Other people see the same God that I see too, and I see the same God that they see. And that's how it works. Because that same God is a God that has created all of us. He is the energy that has created all energies around, And that's how I think about it. But, I'm going to cut off short because I only have 10 minutes to talk on here. And my next video is going to be about me drawing the entities that I have witnessed when I was in the astral planes. And stay tuned, okay? Thank you. Sorry about not talking to you like at an earlier time, okay? I'll try to get this video to you sometime soon, maybe tomorrow, okay? So stay tuned. Goodbye. Happy astral projections.